to Div 2, round 7, I believe, in Russia. I am joined here by my main man, Kells.
Hello everyone.
How are you? I'm not bad, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, me. Plenty of quick drivers here, anyway.
Yeah, I was looking at
apologies for the baby in the background, but there's nothing I can do about that.
I'm just going to share the stream with the chats.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, man. Right,
problem.
so I believe, are you the regular commentator with me now, or is it still Jake? He just couldn't make it tonight.
I think it's Jake from now. He just couldn't make it tonight.
It is Jake, right? Okay. Well, Division 2 should be fun. A couple of reserves tonight. I think Bjorn's a reserve. Matt, Ferrarista, and Dobby, and Hamtard. Who are you tipping for pole?
Dobby.
I'm going for Dobby as well.
What he done in our race?
Yeah.
I just have to go for him.
Well, Dobby is
Beast
the.
Oh,
right. Okay. Well, Beast Move's retired.
it's a weird one.
Yeah, very much so. So, unless he's got a quali ban we don't know about.
I just want to say, actually, I was watching the last time we commentated in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I was kind of echoing, so if there's any sound issues, I do apologise. We don't know why it happens. It's just me and Shay for some reason. Our mics just don't go well together, I guess.
No, they don't. They're like Marmite and cereal. But yeah, we got Ferrarista for some reason going out on the softs. So
It's a bit crazy, yeah.
yeah, but when it's a clear one stop around Russia, you could do a no stop if it was legal. To be honest, it's not exactly a hard track, is it?
No.
You know, not to do a one stop. But yeah, so I'm gonna tip Dobby for pole as well, guys. Get the comments flowing as well.
I have the comments open so I can.
We want 100 comments tonight, just to let you know. 100 is the aim.
Hopefully we get a good race so it's easier for them. That's the comment on it.
Yeah, exactly. 100 comments.
I did.
However many likes. My glorious Welsh voice. But yeah, so you got a couple of cars. They are taking their time to get around this track, to be honest with you, and it's
backing up a lot of people here.
Oh,
There's
Ross. Yeah, Ross is backing up a few. Yeah, I can see that.
There's a bit of a train here now.
There's the first comment. Who's that from? I would usually say Chris, but yeah, he's racing.
Yeah, I don't see a comment.
Oh right, so someone has commented, and Ross is.
Oh right, here we go.
Okay.
I don't know lap right now. I think Spurger Battle and
Right,
first
well,
one.
Yeah. Is
I do
Dobby?
find that current one. Where's Dobby?
Yeah, he's not on a flying lap. Sorry, I thought he might have been. Hamtard is on a flying lap, and so is Chris Logan. He's following him. There's now 2 comments on the stream, Kills, just so you know.
Yeah, Corey thinks Dobby's in their pole as well. Oh yeah. I think it's
Yeah, exactly. Put your predictions in for the poll and your top 3, guys, before qualifying ends, and we'll try and predict our top 3 as well. So I am going to go for Dobby, Tekken, and Lennon for podium in that order.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Dobby, Scuba, and see. Probably Lennon.
Yeah, I forgot about Scuba. Hamtard sets the pace with a 136.0. Chris beats that by 9/10. So yeah, good lap time by Chris Ferrarista and Showan are crossing the line now. So Showan's been sitting in the slipstream or dirty air of Ferrarista. Showan goes second. Ferrarista reasonably goes 7th because he is on 2 compounds harder than the rest of the guys. And currently Lennon is in first place with a 34.1. So we've set a good time there. And Kev is also on a flying lap. Tekken's crossing the line now. Tekken does a 33.8.
Oh, decent
So
up there.
as it stands, 2 of my predictions of the top 3 are 1 and 2. and Dobby's yet to do a lap. And Scuba goes 5th.
Dobby's in the last sector now.
Dobby's in the last sector. Yeah, well I'm just going to get on board with Kev because he's a bit further up. Let's have a little look. Kev crosses the line, Kev goes 2nd.
Ew.
Now let's get on board with Dobby.
It looks clean so far.
Yeah,
Doesn't
looks
have
good.
any oops.
It looks good. It's going to be a 33.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a 33.7.
33.7 now.
Yep. Well, apart from Lennon letting me down, my top 3 is pretty solid.
To be fair, like, Kevin and Lennon, what is like 700 to a second?
Yeah,
It's not that far away. But
exactly.
yeah, Corey thinks Dobby, Kevin, and then Sean top 3. That's a good share as well.
Right, okay, so he's back in the almighty Oregon then, is he? But we shall soon see.
One thing I've noticed with Ferrari is that he always seems to go on the hardest tyres available for qualifying. And he always pops up out of like nowhere in our races. I've not noticed that as well.
Yeah, well I believe it's 2 races now. We've started from last and he's had a podium in both races. So 1 second, 1 third. Don't get me wrong, he's a bit of a punchy character. And he's not the cleanest of racers. But
he's a bit like Max Verstappen.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's not ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. His driving style needs some soap because it is very dirty.
Oh, I'm getting myself in trouble.
Kev goes wide. Kev does a 33.8, so he does improve by 2 tenths, but still no first place. And Scuba's actually gone 2nd, yeah. So we've missed that. Most of these guys have run out of fuel. Doing the extra lap anyway around here is not going to affect you in any way possible.
No, yeah, it makes like no difference.
No, exactly. So Alex is staying out. He's doing another flying lap, and Kev's retired. So Kev's Kev's binned it.
Oh no.
He's binned it at the end of turn 1. So yeah, so you won't be. It looks deliberate, but I don't think Kev would do that. So. Not when he's not far from pole position anyway. So Alex I'm on board with. Bit of a scruffy lap to be honest. If I was him I'd just go into the pits now because I don't think this lap's going to you know, get people out of their seats. So yeah, he's going in. Probably the wise choice. Now every single car is in the pit bar Scuba, and he is about to go into the pits. So the only person as it stands on an out lap is actually Sean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think maybe is he just come out now? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So he's got 3.8 laps of fuel. He should be able to do 2. And his tyres should still be fine. Most of these guys will do 2 laps, I think. You can't afford it.
Dan said in the comments, at least I'm not last. Yeah, hate this track. Pagani 9th place is decent.
Yep, Pagani in 9th. It's not bad. He's not used to being there.
He did just have a good race in FTRL. You might want to mention second place.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Pagani. Yeah, I think everyone's just 1 or 2 cars now coming out of that third lap. Chris Bergavado, Sean Target as you mentioned.
Let's have a little look. So Sean is literally still the only person out, so these guys are only going to do 1 lap then, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
But there is a couple of people on an out lap, but Cartney's has opted for the super softs.
Sean goes 7th, 134 points.
No, that was his out lap, that.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah. So I'm going to stay on board with Sean. Because he's the only one on a flying lap, I believe. Unless Chris could possibly be on one.
No, Chris is starting.
Yeah, so... Oh, Sean takes that across the curbs.
I always find turn 2 and turn 3 are so tricky.
Yep, they are.
It's just so tight long straight.
Well, most of the turns on this track, it seems easy, but most of the turns on this track are pretty tricky. and obviously it's a nightmare for penalties.
Yeah,
So we'd expect at least one disqualification and at least a few penalties tonight. And it sometimes it gets you a race win or it doesn't, you know. Because Shawn's in rich for this lap for some reason. Oh yeah, and the pit's an absolute nightmare in this track. Yeah. Well, Shawn's in rich mix for some reason. Don't know why.
Don't know why he's in it. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
Tekken's starting his lap now. I don't think anyone is. Might be one or two maybe close attention that lap.
Yeah. Well, Ross is clear on Shawn's racing line, but there. He's not the brightest tool in the box, so Ross. And he's not proving me wrong there either. So Shawn goes slower, probably expected anyway, because of the old rich mix. And Chris Logan has backed out of his lap. Who is actually on the flying lap? Hamtad's currently 6/10 up, so oh no, he improved by 6/10.
A lot of people must have just like backed out of their laps.
Yeah, I think they have.
I think Dobby's still good for power right now at the moment.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna get on board with Tech Deck. Let's have a look. So he's coming up for the second DRS straight now. This can be a tricky corner on times. If you brake way too late, then you know, it is a bit of a nightmare. And the corner coming up as well is pretty tough. Sometimes you can lose traction, especially with heavy fuel.
Oh, like you can.
Yeah, exactly like that. But he does have 10 seconds. Is he going to be able to make it? I don't think he is. He's got 5 seconds. I think he may make it just about. Yeah, Tech to do another lap just about. So it's a 33.8. He doesn't improve. Pagani's out. Okay, Shawn. Oh, he does cut the corner.
Oh, I seen someone lose the front wing. Oh, Lennon, he's in the wall. He's lost the wheel.
Oh, right. Okay, well that's not good.
Oh, Pagani's lost the wheel as well. What's going on here?
Oh God.
Oh, it's all no.
Oh God, no. What is going on with these bloody guys? And Ferrarista puts a 33.7 in. He goes third, and Matt, we've missed, has actually gone first with a 33.6. Yeah, but I think we'd expect Derby to beat that.
Yeah, this lap is looking very good.
Majestic has put in the chat that he's too tired. So yeah, hopefully he's not too tired to race.
Yeah.
Who's where on track?
I think Doug's coming out of his last sector. Come to finish his lap.
That's okay.
Oh,
And
this is very good actually.
Katamis has opted for the super softs for some particular reason. Dobby coming through the one before last corner now. Takes that well, bit easy on the exit. Takes that corner well. It's a 33.2.
Wow, 133.2.
Yeah, he improves by half a second. So Scuba goes second with a 33.3.
Oh, very nice.
And I can't see where Tekken finished. Tekken's in 5th.
I can't see that.
5th place for Tekken.
Alright,
So,
so kills. Now, give a second. Matt third, Ferrari's the 4th, Tekken 5th, Alex 6th, Kevin 7, Bjorn 8, Steve 9, Sean 10th, Ross 11th, Danny 12th, Chris 13th, Katmis 14th, Spargavado 15th, Adestic 16th, Ham, I'm just going to call him Ham 17th, Be Smooth 18th, with no lap at all.
Yeah, so don't know what happened to Be Smooth, but
Yeah.
maybe he had a quali ban, who knows. But Pagani's in a bit of a good position there in 12th. Sounds stupid, but it's a good slipstream up to turn 1. He's going to probably opt for either fresh ultras or super softs. But regardless, if it was any other track, you probably would be in a good position. But Russia, you're not really in that good a position because your tyre wear is pretty much the same anyway. So
yeah.
Yeah, so...
And like, with that long straight, there's always a lot of carnage. I don't think Pagani's very happy though with his mistake. He's just said in the chat. He had a purple first sector.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
says hashtag bottle job Pagani.
Yep, well,
Like
get a trend in. But was it you, Kills, that commentated with me last year in Russia, or was it someone else? And I mean, what a pile up. It was literally it was Division 1, and it was about 15 cars. And then the top 5 just run away with it.
Oh my god.
And that brought Showan and Woods into like the top 5. But yeah, if you want to stay with the middle of the pack, I'll stay with the rest. Let's have a look. So Derby has a good start. We'll get rid of that. Yep, Derby has a good start. Oh, hang on, he's got... Is that Scuba? Yeah, he's got Scuba on his outside. Let's have a look. We've got a nice view.
Oh, that Red Bull. Oh, there's contact.
Oh, there's contact. Looked like a clean start from my end, but clearly not. Derby still retains the lead. Let's have a look. So... Oh, and... Scuba loses a bit of his wing, nothing major, but he has lost a bit of his wing, and it's a bit of a nightmare on the track like this.
Oh, someone else lost the front wing. I seen a little bit back there.
Who's that?
That was though. Chris lost on his front wing as well. He lost a good bit actually.
Oh yeah, Chris has lost a fair amount. And you've got Pagani up to 10th, Pagani's up 2 places, Hamtard up 4.
Oh, Lennon's lost a bit of his front wing as well. He's staying 9 positions.
Oh, right, okay, well that's my prediction out the window. Let's have a look. So, everyone's opted for the Ultras, bar 4 guys, which is Pagani, Katniss, who did qualify on them for some reason, Spurg and B Smooth. And other than that, pretty clean start, apart from Matt gets past Scuba. Kevin Scuba side by side, coming through the Tuffy traction part of the track. Oh, Kev goes wide. Cuts in front to Scuba.
Oh, contact. Oh,
and Scuba's lost even more of his wing.
Oh, the Red Bull. Oh, who was that?
For Arista. That was for Arista.
That's not a surprise at all.
Yeah, that's very, very much expected. And look how close these guys are. Derby's running away with things a bit, but no, it's not. And the broadcast camera angle is bloody terrible. Let's have a look. And Kev is currently up 4 places, so...
Oh, who was that? Oh, Katniss, well done. Oh, Ross, sorry, Ross.
Yeah, Ross is a bit of one of those drivers as well, in my opinion. Oh, side by side for the corner. Is he going to hit the wall? Ooh. No, but the field is still close together. Apart from you've got Bjorn and Lennon in the pits as it stands. Oh, and 3 cars go.
Oh, what happened there? I didn't see it.
3 cars have taken each other out.
Oh.
That was quite a bad collision as well. I don't know where it happened. See, they're back on track somehow. But
B Smooth is no front wing.
Showing up to 8th. B Smooth has no front wing. Alex catching up to Kev. And then the rest of the field is starting to spread out. You've got Ross, you've got Showan, you've got Frarista, and you've got Scuba, you've got Tekken, and they are quite close together. And Alex is catching Kev quite rapidly, so as things die down. Any more battles going on?
I don't think so. As far as I know.
You got Pagani, he's in Rich Mix trying to catch Chris Logan, but these guys are going to cancel out because they're all in someone's slipstream as it stands.
I think Pagani has some damage to this thing, a tiny bit.
Let's have a look.
Oh, it's about that 5 seconds stop for bounty.
I'm not sure if I can see wing damage, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I'm not sure, like, it looks like a tiny bit, but I could be wrong myself.
Chris Logan, I believe, has got wing damage. Yep.
Oh, Pagani's got 2 seconds probably.
Yeah, I think Pagani could have a little bit of wing damage, but I'm not too sure. So Pagani's got a time penalty already. That's not very good. Ooh, and Pagani goes wide, nearly hits the wall. You need to keep it calm. I don't know how he hasn't passed Chris yet. Chris is still piling the pressure on Katniss, although he's got wing damage. Oh, and he's going for a dive! And Chris has hit Katniss into the wall. Oh. And Pagani goes through. Oh, Chris goes back through. Katniss isn't going to be happy with that. Oh, and there goes Majestic. And somehow Majestic didn't get wing damage from that. No, Hamtad even, I should say, not Majestic.
Well, yeah.
And I can't imagine that Katniss is very happy right now, because that was a terrible dive from Chris. Nearly hit Katniss into the wall, and then a terrible driving again from Chris, which you don't usually see. But each to their own. That's one for the stewards, not for us to give our opinion on. So let's see what's going on. Tekken is piling the pressure on Alex as it stands, but Kev's not exactly too far away either. So
Scuba's really struggling here.
yeah, Scuba is struggling, and he's only gonna get caught.
He's in good turn on speed though. He looks at it.
When you've got Ferrarista all over the back of him. Then further up, you've got Tekken on the inside of Alex. Seemed like a good move, missed it just after it happened, unfortunately. But let's get on board with Alex. No, he loses the back end. And Ferrarista is lurking to pass Scuba, but I believe Ferrarista's got a bit of wing damage as well.
Yeah, a tiny bit. Oh, very wide. I think we might see maybe a run and this back straight.
Yeah, you'd expect it from this guy.
Should we get to the exit though? He might be a bit too far back.
Yeah, but look at Ferrarista. He's got Ross all over the back of him. Will Ross make a dive? Oh, Ross hits the wall. Ferrarista runs a little wide. He's on a good defensive line. Yeah. Ross is going to go on the inside. Yeah.
Squeeze him out.
Side by side. Ferrarista turns into Ross. I can see this ending badly. Ooh, Ross's back end goes. And Alex has passed Tekken again, so we've missed that again. But now Tekken's got DRS on Alex. Or has Alex passed the line just in time? We shall soon see. No, Tekken's got the DRS. And you'd expect a move. Oh, and Tekken's Tekken's straight line speed. But Alex, him and Alex are still side by side. Oh, and Tekken pushes Alex wide. I can't imagine Alex will be happy with that one, but yeah, he should have done.
It's definitely be some interesting conversations about this race.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Chris in the pits, you said, yeah? Oh yeah. That's
all I can say is I'm glad I'm not in the Division 2 chat.
Yeah, well, Pagani is the only one in the top 10 on the Super Softs. So all in all, not too bad. But I think he'd hope to be a bit higher than this as it stands, considering that.
He's not really much time though. That's the thing, and he's on the slower tire.
Yeah, plus he's got a bit of wing damage, I think. So.
Yeah.
And him and Show are teammates. So if Pagani does catch up, will team orders come into play?
I don't know. Ross is very close to Froze.
Yeah, and Dobby is running away with it at the moment.
Too far back on that straight.
Ooh, and Pagani runs wide. If you want to check the comments, mate, on the old stream.
There's not really any comments, I don't think. Unless I'm not loading up for some reason.
Right, well, Alex is over the back of Tekken now as well. But Tekken has an amazing exit there. Yeah.
It isn't like insane straight line speed.
Yeah.
Sean and Pagani are starting to close up to Ross and
yeah, they are. Let's get on board with Bjorn. I know it's only for 15th place, but they are the closest battle on track as it stands. Ferrarista picks up a time penalty.
Oh, Spike back goes wide there.
Yeah.
Lost it.
Let's get back on board with Sean because he is catching Ross.
I think this wing damage is kind of affecting Ross a bit here.
Yeah, you can see he's struggling.
Yeah.
Not taking these corners at full speed. Pagani's sticking with him as well, considering he's on the harder tyre. Feel pretty close together, apart from Dobby and Matt, really, and Kev. But other than that, it's not, you know, they're all still in each other's sights, so.
nothing that's happening though.
No, nothing happening. It's all reading it. But,
Alex is very close to second though still. Oh, loses a bit of traction there. Scuba's close up to them as well. Where's this pace coming from?
yeah, well, Scuba, I think he's catching up with the battle of these guys, so.
And Ferrari says dropped back a bit, 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to get on board with Bjorn because he is in the DRS on Spurg.
Oh, Alex, he's lost it. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, he's trying to go on the pits and he's hit the wall.
Oh, and he's reset on the track.
Oh, no.
Bjorn has passed. There goes Spurg's wing.
He's going to go a whole lap now.
And Alex is down to 12th, so that has really affected his and McLaren's hopes. So, yeah.
That's what's doing this in the race.
Yeah, it has. That was very exciting racing by him in second. Stops, Chris, Bjorn, Spurg, Smooth, Steph have stopped so far. B-Smooth have gone for soft, so you wouldn't really expect him to stop again.
Oh, Spurg was making a move. Oh, a lot of weaving. He's down the inside, he's going to get it done.
Yeah, oh, but there's a switch back.
Oh, what a move there.
That's a great move. Especially around turn 1 because there is no room for a switchback side by side. It's good driving.
Cut across it there.
Yeah, good driving by these guys though. Gonna stay on board. Oh!
Oh, there's ring damage there.
Scuba's going in. Scuba's going into the pits. Farista is under a bit of pressure from Ross. Good race in by the reserves as it stands. Farista in 5th, Ross in 6th. Sean currently in the points, and Pagani, so happy day out for the Williams. And you've also got Majestic in the points as well, so. But Pagani being 8th on the soft, on the super soft tyre, I should say, is not too bad. He is, I know it sounds a lot, but only 14.7 seconds behind the leader. So it's not exactly a lot of time. I'm not saying he's going to win the race, but he's only, you know, about 6 seconds away from 3rd. So all in all, it's not exactly bad, considering I believe he's got a bit of wing damage, but I could be lying. I'll have to get back to you on that one when he decides to tell us. But he is all over the back of Sean. Sean's making some mistakes. Is Sean going to let him through? Team orders may come into play. Sean has good exits. Yeah.
Turn in.
Yeah.
No, I think Sean's let him through. Is he?
Yeah. Sean's definitely let him through, yeah.
13 to do.
Yeah, well let's see what Pagani can do from here then.
Oh, Ross and Ferris, they're very close now. If Ross gets a good exit on the last corner here, I think he might have.
Yeah, you could do.
We've already, oh, Ferris is in the pits though.
Oh, right, okay, well Forrest is in the pits. Alex is now in last place. And other than that, everything is pretty much spaced out. But we got Farista, he's putting on the super softs. Surprised everyone's pitting so early.
Yeah, the same.
To be honest. But, oh, there goes the 3-second penalty for Ross. There's been a few penalties as it stands, yeah.
It's insane.
But, whilst it's dying down, Kills, anything to say?
Well, Scuba has jumped Farista. Actually, no, he's already ahead of him now. Well, he's increased the gap now. I think Farista might be still behind Chris now for a few laps.
Yeah. So, as this race is panning out, who do you think the podium's going to be? I just think it's whoever's there now, personally.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the podium.
I think you can't catch him. Maybe Pagani's going to have a sneaky podium. You know, he's on a super soft, he's not too far behind.
I mean, I think we're forgetting about if they have penalties or not as well.
Yeah, exactly.
In this track, it's so wide, it's like incredibly easy.
Pagani goes wide. Yeah, and Pagani's currently in lean, so...
Well, Ferrari's just gonna get it done right here.
Yeah, Ferrari's still on the back of Chris. And no doubt he's going to do a dive bomb.
I don't even need to, he's already holding up.
Yeah, he's catching.
Ah, he's got it done. Press lamp through.
Yeah, Chris won't fight that.
Yeah. Oh, Sean's in the pits now as well.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, and Ross, and Tekken, and Matt, so... Let's see what tyres these guys are going on.
All super soft tyres.
All super softs. Scuba posts the fastest lap. Let's get on board with Scuba. He's coming down the straight. How many of these guys are going to pass with the undercut? He's side by side with Ross.
Is he going to get Tekken though?
No, he's not going to get Tekken. Yep.
And Taro and Matt are very close together. What's going on? Is Matt made a pit stop or something? Or?
Yep, Matt's just come out of the pits.
Yeah, okay, that's mainly that.
But not a bad performance so far by Hamtad, considering he did have that little crash with Katniss as well.
Yeah,
but still, Katniss is in 5th as well. Majestic up in 4th for the moment, up 12 places. I know main man Pagani is in 3rd. So yeah, so Pagani, we're just gonna get on board with you in 3rd, just so you can see yourself in 3rd. And let's have a little look. So for our Rista's quite close to showing done the undercut on him, I believe. Overcut, I should say. And yeah, Kevo picks up a time penalty as well, so...
Oh, there's a soft goal penalty. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
He almost hit it. Sean, did you see? Jesus Christ.
Who almost hit Sean? Ferrari's there.
That was a dive and a half.
Right, well Kev has just picked up a 3-second penalty and a 5-second stop go in space of a pit stop. So, and that stop go is going to affect him at the end of the race, because it's not going to, he's not going to need another stop.
Yeah, that's very true.
So Pagani in 2nd at the moment, 17 seconds behind the leader. Dobby's still pulling away. Majestic in 3rd.
Corey's asking for you to show the tyres on the screen.
Everyone's just opted for the super softs, apart from B Smooth and Alex, because they've had a crash. That's what you'd expect from these guys in Russia. I will put obviously the tyre on, but yeah, it's just an ultra soft, super soft. And Katniss has been disqualified, and I did say there'd be at least one disqualification.
That's true.
And some people say I'm psychic, other people just say crazy.
Maybe they're both.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 guys yet to stop. Excuse me.
Oh, he's just on there, Sean. Yeah. But he's like at least 6 seconds in advance. That's one.
Yep. And Farista, will he go for it? Of course he will. Oh, Farista takes out Sean. And Sean is not going to be happy with that.
At least there's no damage.
Yeah, there's no damage, but still, you should not be doing that to anyone, especially one of the main admins. So, especially when you're a newbie in Division 3. So yeah, Farista, yeah, we know his type of driving. It's not good.
I mean, you think after having 2 quali bans in a row, he might...
Yeah, exactly. Regardless of his results that he somehow gets, he's not a very good driver. But, yeah. He is quick though, to be fair. He is very quick. But you got B Smooth making a move on Bjorn. Makes a stick. Yeah, good recovery from B Smooth. Yeah, you can. You started last and had no front wing, yeah. So. And let's get on board with the race leader, Pagani, aka Panini, aka Punani, aka Paul. and he's in lean on the straight, so yeah, he's really reserving these tyres. I think he wants to take these quite a while so he can have the fastest super softs possible, ultra softs possible. So is a podium on the cards, or at least the top 5?
Could be. If he doesn't have any more penalties, then yeah, definitely I think so.
Yeah, but I think he does have a bit of wing damage, but I can't see it perfectly, unfortunately. But yes. Scooper's on the back of his close friend Tekken.
I think he might get the move done straight if he gets a good exit.
Yeah,
exit out of that corner is insane.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Well, Ferrarista is now right at the back of Sean. You'd expect a move, and he posts the fastest lap on the super softs as well. So, but Sean's a great exit from that corner and good straight line speed as well.
Yeah, very impressive straight line speed.
Chris has had a good recovery as well, considering he stopped. Everyone but Pagani has stopped, but Pagani did start on the super soft tyre.
Well, if I'm looking
Oh, Ferrarista's going for another dive bomb, but he backs out.
Jesus.
But he backs out, and rightfully so as well. So, whew.
Goes a bit wide there. I'm guessing I'll get one for that.
Yep. And I think Scuba's had his wing fixed because he's looking very pacey at the moment.
Yeah. I'll look at the... Yeah, he has a mix.
Beyond with the 3-second time penalty. This second DRS straight is very effective, though. You do tend to catch cars very, very quick. So it does give you the urge to make a dive, but sometimes you're way far back to actually attempt it.
Oh, Sean went a bit sideways there. That way.
Yeah, and that's just inviting Ferrarista to make more moves. But Tekken's catching Kev, and Scuba's, well, I wouldn't say catching, but staying with Scuba. Sorry.
I think Ferrarista might get the move done here. He's very close. 3 tenths, 2 tenths.
Yeah, you'd expect a move. Maybe he's not gonna have enough time, but we know him, and we know he's gonna try and dive. No, backs out.
I mean, it's so difficult to even dive from that corner because it's so far in there.
It is, and does Kev have some damage because Tekken's really catching him, and Kev had some great pace on those super softs, but he hasn't got it on these on the ultra softs. Sorry, but he doesn't have him on these super softs.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
And he's gone wide there. It doesn't look like he's got damage, but he's driving like he has.
Yeah.
And Dobby's at the back of Pagani already.
Fair play to Sean for holding Ferraris this long.
Yeah, Sean is holding up. He's going to go with Tech, and he's all over the back. Let's go with Ferrarista. Is he going to make a dive? Of course he is.
Yeah, there we go.
Sean with a switchback.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and Sean puts him in his place. And he says, "That's how you drive." That's what Sean's just said to him. That is how you drive. But Tekken's all over the back of Kev. And we do know the exit speed Tekken's been having, so you'd expect the move. Expect the move here. Tekken in Rich, Kev's in Rich. Who's got a straight line speed? Looks like Tekken. Yeah, Kev's taking the inside line, but he switches. Ooh, could have been a collision there. Lucky Tekken reads it quickly. Ferrarista, no, still no move. Pagani with the time penalty. We've missed Dobby passing Pagani as well, so apologies for that. But what lap do you think Pagani is going to pits?
I think he's pitching enough.
I'm going to say 8. I'm going to say 18.
Oh, Ferrarista! Oh, Jesus Christ!
What's he done now?
Tried to dive bomb on turn 4.
Oh God! Maybe this lap actually Pagani, because if he pits at 18, he's not going to have enough time, I don't think. But yeah, Kev's really struggling out there.
You have 3 retirements so far.
Yeah, 3 retirements, and you have Tekken now in the second DRS straight on Kev. Are we going to see a move? Tekken tucking to the inside. Outside, I should say. Kev goes defensive. No. And Scuba's just sticking with them. So good racing by these guys. Ferrarista, no. I was just expected to change the camera, and there he was making a dive bomb. The Tom Daly special. Pagani's in the pits.
I'm guessing he's on a set of soft tires here.
Ultra softs. He's got to go on the ultra soft, surely. Yeah, ultra softs are the tyre for Pagani, and a wing change. So that's going to slow him down, and that does prove that he did have some wing damage.
Oh, Tekken!
And Tekken, what's happened to Tekken? Has he left Scuba through?
Yeah, I think he might have let him through to see if he can get by.
I know I said they were close mates, but you don't expect stuff like that happening.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before, actually.
No, so Tekken has left through Scuba, but I believe Tekken may have a little bit of wing damage. Or it could just be my eyes. Is it just my eyes? Yeah, Tekken definitely has some wing damage.
What's going to happen here?
Showing her on the outside. Ferrarista making a move on the inside. Ooh, slow showing down.
Heavy squeeze.
Just going Boba showing.
I think Sean might have him on the straight still.
Yeah, Sean's not going to be happy inside that helmet, let me tell you.
He's still close enough though, I think he might get it done in straight.
Yeah, I know Sean saying, beep sake, man.
He's DRS now.
Yeah, he's not going to make a move here though, I don't think. Scuba is right to the back of Kev. I do believe Tekken's got wing damage. She does seem to be struggling. Kind of, but you still shouldn't be letting people through unless you're teammates. Your mates, not teammates, you know? But, yeah. Here goes Scuba. Scuba looking for the podium. And Kev has been terrible on his super softs.
Yeah, the setup is not working with him.
No, I don't know what's going on. Where's Pagani come out in? Pagani's come out in 10th. You'd expect him to start making some moves. But no one can pass Kev on the straights. The Scuba's going to try. No, he's not.
Just not close enough.
No, it's all on Ferrarista's finally got past Showan. And it does look like Ferrarista is now going to run away with things. So Showan did defend well, but unfortunately Ferrarista's got his way through. And the top two have pretty much run away with things.
Yeah.
The third battle for the podium is still on.
Very close.
Yeah. So let's have a little look. Pagani is currently 3.3 seconds. Well, I should say 3.13 seconds behind Chris Logan. So we'd expect him to make a move into 9th soon.
Yeah.
Don't know if he can catch the other guys, but we shall keep an eye on him. Yeah, I'm going to get on board with Alex actually, because he's had a bit of a disappointing race. He's gone from fighting for a podium for fighting for 12th place with Majestic, you know. But nonetheless, yeah, but Majestic nonetheless is up 4 places, so good race by him. And you'd expect Alex to make the move here. He's had a better exit. He's in rich. Majestic is just in standard. Yep. But Majestic, is he looking to defend? No, he just backs out. And Pagani's and Ferrarista, he's showing that he's got some pace. But
he's all known his great pace. He's just very, very aggressive.
Yeah, plus he does have a lot of penalties.
Yeah.
But don't forget, so does Kev. Kev has a 5-second stop go as well, so these guys are battling with him. But yeah, Tekken's starting to drop off from these guys now. So you'd expect Ross to start catching him soon.
Pagani's 1.2 seconds behind Chris now.
1.2, yeah, you'd expect Pagani to be making a move soon as well.
I think he might do in a second. So,
who's going to do what, when, where?
Sorry, Pagani on Chris, I think. If he gets close enough.
Right, let's stay on board because Kev's pulled away from Scuba a bit there, and Pagani picks up another penalty. That's something he doesn't want to do.
He's very close to Chris now.
Yeah, I think. He's gonna pass him before the straight.
Oh, and the outside.
Oh, it's a great move.
Oh, what a move!
It's a great move. Plus, he's got the DRS to get away from Chris. But that was a fantastic move by Pagani. I don't know what his dad's fed him this morning, but it's worked. I say dad, I think he's still in America.
He is.
So whatever his girlfriend's fed him this morning or gave him this morning, it's worked. Go on, Jessica. But other than that, yeah, very, very good. But yeah, as no offence, but as poor as Kev has been on these tyres, no one can pass him. So yeah, and he's switching from lean to rich constantly, but Scuba is now right to the back of him.
It's either there's some slipstream glitch we don't know about, or he's
could be.
his turn might be insane.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember when we were doing Russia, it was very easy to overtake on the straights.
Yeah, and Corey just said, Corey just said in the stream a lot of bad blood in that move regarding Pagani and Chris. So Pagani would have been itching to pass Chris, as you well know. But Tekken sticking with these guys with the wing damage, although we did leave Scuba through, we don't know why. We'd expect, Scuba is getting closer now. Is he going to make over the inside? Kev goes defensive. Scuba tries the outside. Outside line. No, that brings Tekken through. No, Tekken breaks, so he doesn't pass Scuba. Okay, well that's interesting. Unless Tekken is waiting for these guys to crash.
Very used to closing up on Ross now. Gap's 2 seconds. I remember it was like 3.6 before.
Yeah, and he's in lean as well. So Farista, he is absolutely flying out there. Plus he does, he does have a lot of penalties, but he also had the fastest lap as well. But nonetheless, B Smooth has had a good recovery. He's up 7 places. Ross is up 5 places, not bad for a reserve. And there's yellow flags in sector 1, 2 and 3 apparently. And that's Majestic passing Alex. Yeah, Ross. And Alex has lost his ring again. Yeah, and Alex is back in the pits, so he's having a horrid time. So Pagani is currently 6.1 seconds behind Showan, and he doesn't seem to be catching that fast, considering he is on these ultra soft tyres.
Yeah, Sean is great pace. Ferris to go wide again.
Yeah, Farrister is catching Ross rapidly. And he is in lead.
Yeah. Ross has a lot of skill right now.
Yeah, he does. How much does he have? Oh yeah, 1.8 laps. And I can't imagine Scuba's too happy in that helmet right now. He must be frustrated of why he can't pass Kev. I know I'd be anyway. Another penalty for Kev.
He's like stuck behind him everywhere, and it's just the straights, he just can't get by him.
Yeah. So it's 6 seconds of penalties plus a 5-second stop go for Kev. I said the Pagani wasn't catching that fast. He just took nearly a second out of Showan in under a lap. So Kev's gone really wide there. So it must be some sort of slipstream glitch.
Yeah, I mean there's like barely any closing. There must be something. He did have 2 DNS, so...
Yeah. I know Scuba's trying something different. He's trying different lines. He wants to get through. It's just not happening for him. But Farista is within DRS of Ross.
Just too far back.
Yep, and Scuba's all over the back of Kev now. Goes wide. And Tekken's just staying with them. So I think if Tekken didn't leave Scuba through, then Tekken could have passed Kev by now.
Yeah, I think so as well, to be honest.
And there's a 3-second penalty for Lennon.
Very 6 tenths off Ross now.
Yep.
That's too far back though. Oh, Scuba's like right behind Kevin now.
Yep.
And then, what is it? 2 tenths of a second.
Yeah. He just can't pass.
I know, it's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, but regardless, I think these guys are going to finish ahead of Scuba, of Kev anyway. But yeah, for our Aristas within DRS range of Ross now.
Steering rough right now. Oh, he's a good exit though, he's going to get a slipstream.
Oh, we'll soon see. Is this Scuba's moment?
I'm sure he's going to have to
Following the back of Kev. No, Kev defends. Scuba on the outside. Oh, they touch wheels.
Oh, that was a big squeeze there.
Scuba still trying to run the outside.
One. Oh. Yeah, no, he's going to have to back out now.
Yeah.
He's not going to get that.
And that was his chance, and he didn't take it. But here comes Tekken. Nope.
No. He's very close though for the back straight.
Yeah,
maybe
he is.
try now. Gets a good exit. Could be now.
Surely he's got to pass him here. Expecting to. Kev's going to go defensive. No, he's not. Scuba's looking around him. Yeah, inside. Oh, Kev cuts across.
Probably sitting there diving down. Or on the outside.
Oh,
there's contact.
hits Ross.
Oh, jeez. That was aggressive. What's in the outside? Oh, front wing damage.
Oh, there goes Ross's wing. And Ross is not going to be happy with that. Ross was in a good position. Scuba's had a decent exit again. Not good enough.
Len's just stopping. Oh, he's had a crash.
Yeah.
Missing.
Now is Ross going to get annoyed with Arista and make a dive? No.
No. Oh, he's off a lot of front wing. Jesus.
Yeah, he has. He's going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah, I think Ross might make a competitive. I think I did refresh to make him get a dive here back on the last lap.
Yep. And B Smooth is catching Chris for the final points. But I don't think these Ultra Softs went to plan for Pagani, to be honest.
No, he's kind of tire difference kind of neutralised now.
Yeah, it's not really a difference, is it? Unless Tekken's plan was let Scuba through. Hopefully he... Oh, and Ross is out. Ross is in the wall. Right, well that brings Pagani up to 8th. So both the Williams are in the points. But maybe Tekken let Scuba through to see if Scuba could pass him, and then Scuba will return the favour later on in the race. But maybe if Scuba can't pass him, then he's going to return the favour back to Tekken anyway. But Scuba is now... Surely he's got to pass him now. But Kev keeps getting a great exit.
He gets about 2 tenths on that exit alone.
Yep. And Kev is not even going to finish in front of these guys, so I don't really know why he's fighting so much, but... Ooh, very close.
Good, going to try here again, then maybe dive down inside.
Scuba's not that type of driver though. He's not going to take it, he's not going to risk his own race, unfortunately. And let's get him board of B Smooth.
He still has third place with all the penalties and that, so...
Yeah. Oh, Tekken picks up the penalty. B Smooth over the back of Chris now. And Pagani is still 4 seconds behind Showan, so these Ultra Softs did not go to plan. Farista's out.
Oh, he's retired. Oh, he's still out.
That's Showan in 6th. That's Pagani into 7th.
Carter's off Williams so far.
Yeah, let's get on board with B Smooth. All over the back of Chris. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that's Farista's car.
Didn't go. Oh, that was close.
Ooh, and Beast will hit the ball.
Got away with it though. Yeah, he has moved on here.
Yeah, surely. There's Majestic into the points, Hamtar catching. Beast moved on the inside, outside I should say. Yep, Chris doesn't fight it too much. And other than that, nothing really going on. Pagani has got that gap down to 2.6 now.
It's good luck for Danny, but I think it's a bit too late.
Yep. And Scuba's close to Kev.
Oh no. Might drive it in the inside. Oh. I think we've both lost Kent and the penalties so far. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. And now Scuba's cooking on gas. Scuba wants this podium. He doesn't know the Kev's got penalties. Ooh, you say that, he nearly loses it. There goes Tekken.
I think we might get him there here. I think not a great exit.
Yeah, but Scuba does have DRS as well, so it may cancel it out. And Tekken's sweeping them straight, so... He really doesn't want to pass Scuba, does he?
Gani's made 2.1 seconds behind Sean.
Yeah, so Pagani is catching, but will he catch by the end of the race?
I don't think so.
And Pagani has a couple of penalties as well, I believe, but he should be safe because Beast moves 12 seconds.
And I think Beast may do have penalties as well, so...
Right, so Scuba.
He's closing a lot more than he has before.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
he does cut the corner a little bit, but surely this he's got to make a move now. Is Kev going to go defensive? No, he isn't. Oh, Scuba should be diving on the inside there, just to make that move. Pagani's got a gap to 1.8 now. I haven't really seen the race leader, I do apologise, but there's been a bit of a lonely race for the front two.
Just like doesn't kind of find away with it.
Yeah.
On their own the whole time.
Pardon me, guys.
Scuba's very close.
Very close.
No defensive.
Kev goes
Scuba
defensive.
Outside.
But Kev is going defensive here quite late.
Oh, they're very close.
Ooh. Yeah, Kev's making his defensive moves very late into the corners, but he is defending well at the same time. But to keep Scuba and Tekken away from you for what, 12 laps? How long has it been?
Yeah,
it's been a long time, isn't it?
Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
But yeah, him, Tekken and Scuba have just been in the same place for as long as I can remember. But we're on the final lap.
Ooh. Very close.
Yeah, nonetheless we are on the final lap now.
I mean, I don't know what else you can say about Dobby, but what a performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably wishing the way he did. To just literally control the race from the start.
Exactly.
Very, very impressive.
Very impressive indeed.
Been a good performance by Matt as well.
Yeah, very good performance by Matt. But, there's nothing really. This is Scuba's last opportunity. Don't think it's going to happen. He's way too far back. Is he going to return the favour to Tekken and then through? Who knows?
No.
Either way, I think they're both finishing in front of Kev.
Dobby's around the last corner. Finishes first place.
Dobby wins the race. Good result. Matt also crosses the line And now let's get on board with these. The battle for the podium.
Oh. Wonder who it's going to go to.
Let's see. Kev crosses the line. Scuba third. And Kev fourth, second fifth. Here comes Sean crossing the line. Sean goes up to fourth.
Oh!
Good result by Sean. Pagani stays seventh. Be Smooth crossed the line. Great recovery by Be Smooth, I must say.
Oh! Crashed out there.
I think Be Smooth finishes ninth. Chris Logan in ninth. And what a drive by Majestic. Up 6 places. And there he goes to take a point. And Be Smooth up 10 places, whilst he lost his wing at the end of the race as well. So, who are you going to pick for your driver of the day?
I think it has to be Beast Mode. I think Sean's a good shout as well, but I think Beast Mode, he lost front wing as well, and it made it a whole lot worse, but he still came through, so yeah, I'd have to go for him.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think... Well, the top 4 didn't have a penalty, which is pretty impressive on its own. But considering Sean finished 10th, and without the penalty, I think I'm going to give driver of the day to him. But obviously it's not up to me anyway. But nonetheless, Kev, I know we had a lot of penalties, but 19 seconds of penalties, I should say. But amazing defending, and no one can pass in there. But yeah, Corey, who do you think driver of the day is? And other than that, Kills, do you want to go through the final grid if you can?
So Dobby with the win, Matt second, Scuba rounding off the podium, Sean fourth, great driving as we mentioned, Kevin fifth, Tacken sixth, Gani seventh, Beast Mode eighth, Chris ninth, Majestic 10th, Antaro 11th, and then Alex in 12th after the most unluckiest race I've ever seen. And then we have all the retirements.
Yeah.
I can't see.
But
yeah, I actually feel so bad for Alex. I mean, break his front wing twice.
Yeah. Corey's give driver of the day Derby for the dominant performance. But other than that, Kills, thank you for joining me.
No problem.
And until next time, I shall talk to you then.
Cheers.